Presenting to you from Tangier Stadium. For the home team, we've got the Cyclones. They'll be competing against the Birds. I'm Dan Stevens, and sharing the booth with me is my esteemed colleague, Peter O'Keefe. Well, Peter, let's see today's lineups.
With a QB and receiver pair such as these two guys, you can only hope to slow them down, but you can never stop them, especially with a supporting crew like the one they have. They'll have their hands full with a top-notch opponent. These are two guys that bring greatness to a team. They make a good team great, and the rest of the All-Pros in this list are no slouches either.
Yes, indeedy, Peter. Now let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
We ready for you.
Ready to go? The Birds will make the selection. What is the call?
Give us heads.
Heads it is.
We'll kick.
The Birds have won the toss and select a kick. Birds to kick off. Number 19, deep to receive.
Number 3 boots it downfield, and we're underway. Number 19 catches it back at the 1. Brought down at the 29.
Number 19 received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Cyclones will start the drive at their own 29-yard line. Number 87 catches it in the flat and loses yards on that one.
Number 87 couldn't quite get back to the line on that run and goes out of bounds.
They could not get this one across the line, Peter. Not the best execution there in my book.
True, but a bit of a loss on first isn't going to kill you.
That'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 from your Cyclones, 28-yard line.
Number 15 makes the pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Going nowhere!
Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
28-yard line.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Number 64 sacks it way back at the 20. Fourth down coming up.
Number 64 did a great job back there by not only getting the sack, but getting him way back for a huge loss.
They pushed them back even farther, and Peter, could this fourth down get any longer?
Well, theoretically, yeah, but it's plenty long enough already.
Number 10 lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Number 10 takes the long snap and punts it away. Bennett fields the punt at the 47. Tackled at the 44.
Adam Bennett had no trouble getting a few back after that very disappointing punt. Nice opportunity for this offense.
The Birds start this drive with great field position at the 44-yard line. Number 28 picks up about 2, and that brings up second down. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Neutral zone infraction, number 91. Defense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Matt Tucker was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
First down from the I.
First and 5. Second and 4.
Here we go! Here we go!
The Cyclones used only 3 linemen to Swiss cheese the O-line and sack the quarterback back there.
They forced that one backwards, and that's going to make this third down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
Third and long. Miller fires this one over the middle, and they get the first on third and long.
He picks up 14 yards on the play. First down, Birds.
Doug Miller throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Third and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
First down from the shotgun. Number 28 loses 2, and that brings up second down.
Matt Tucker got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his third tackle of the game.
Second and 11. Ball at the 31-yard line.
Let's go! Ain't no running back. Get past the line of scrimmage today.
Number 28, first away from the defender there, showing incredible athleticism. He's a handful, no doubt about it.
He did a good job getting his hands around the football, and then he just took off with it.
Yeah, he's not running any tricky patterns, but can pick up the extra yardage when he needs to.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for!
Bennett snags the dart right sideline, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Adam Bennett ran out of bounds there, well short of where he wanted to go.
They get some yards out of that play, but they are short.
Yeah, didn't get quite the punch they wanted to.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Number 3 kicks from 39 yards out, and they take the lead.
Number 3 knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
Set for the kickoff. Number 19, pass to receive.
Number 3 sends it downfield. Number 19 fields the kickoff at the 1. Tackled at the 23.
Number 19 was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Cyclones stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 23-yard line. Number 15 throws a bullet and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Number 56 couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Ball at the 23-yard line.
No good. Incomplete.
Number 19 was all thumbs. That one bounced right out of the mitts.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work.
Third and 10. Ball at the 23-yard line.
All day, you get shut down. Leopard, leopard, leopard. Gun, gun.
Number 15 floats this one out to the right sidelines, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Number 29 couldn't get all the way positioned for the interception, but still managed to graze the ball with his fingertips.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Number 10 lines up for the punt.
Don't let him get that point.
Number 10 gets the snap and punts it away. Bennett catches it at the 42. Breaks a tackle, brought down at the 42.
15 on the play. Ball is spotted at the 42-yard line.
Adam Bennett takes this eyesore of a punt, and he makes it worse with a huge run. Two big failures by this kicking team. First on the kick and then on the return.
The Birds have a short field and are starting this drive at the 42-yard line. Number 90 sacks him back at the 45.
With the sack. 3 on the play.
Number 90 gets a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
Second and 13 from the Birds, 45-yard line.
Number 28 has his number called on second down and maybe picks up one on the play.
Number 28 used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Miller makes the pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Number 44 cuts in there and gets himself in a perfect spot.
Absolutely, Peter. He's able to keep the receiver from getting near it.
Well, the closer you play, the better your shot is at breaking up the completion.
How about blocking this thing? Come on, let's swarm this guy.
Number 9 lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Number 29, deep to receive.
Oh yeah, punter, I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
Number 9 takes the snap and punts it away. Number 29 makes a fair catch at the 10.
Spotted at the 11-yard line.
The Cyclones, they have taken the field, and they've been having a tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as we start at their own 11-yard line. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 95, defense. The penalty is declined.
Second and inches from your Cyclones, 20-yard line.
Watch the run! Watch the run! We got room! We got room! Run!
Number 36 takes the handoff and will lose about a yard here.
Number 33 got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They managed to hold them behind the line of scrimmage, but they have another shot at it coming up.
3rd and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
Number 15 throws this one over the middle, and the ball is caught at the 27, brought down hard at the 31. That will bring up first down.
First down, Cyclones.
Number 15 makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
First and 10 from your Cyclones, 31-yard line.
Number 40 catches it in the flat and is at the 40. Tackled at the 41. Number 15 throws a heater right sideline, and it is not. Coach Boyd is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
The Cyclones are challenging whether the pass was caught in bounds.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds. Well, there's the catch. He's in bounds. I think they'll overturn this one.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. The Cyclones will not be charged with a timeout. First down.
First down with the tight end right.
First and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Here we go! Here we go! Throw! Leopard! Gun!
Number 15 rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's caught at the 32. Finally stopped at the 8. It'll be first and goal. It's intercepted.
Interception on the pass by
Big pick, baby! Big pick!
Number 33 bags the ball after his teammate tips it his way. That's great coordinated D. Nice pick. I'm not saying they practiced that in preseason, but I did see some volleyball nets around training camp.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Birds are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Number 77 brings him down behind the line at the 18.
Number 77 read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Number 30 makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Number 30 read that one right out of the receiver's break and denied it.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but the defense had other ideas.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. Miller fires this one over the middle and...
Wow, this was a really nice play, Dan, and it worked out from so many angles. But the main thing I love is all the little details. Oh, this is the stuff our camera crew is so good at capturing every week. Great job, guys.
Number 9 gets ready to punt it away.
Is deep to receive.
Oh yeah, this one's mine. This one's mine.
Number 9 gets the ball and punts it away. Number 29 fields the punt at the 30. Brought down at the 35.
Number 29 didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Cyclones passed well last time out. We'll see if they stick to the passing game as they start this drive at their 35-yard line.
I'll get this down over here. I'll get this down.
Number 15 airs this one to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Jerry Knight anticipated the trajectory of that pass and stuck his hand in at the last moment. Great play.
That was the 4th time they've swatted the ball out of the air, and the offense is looking frustrated.
The D is showing excellent fundamentals right here.
2nd and 10 from your Cyclones. 35-yard line.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Right now. Good, 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 good.
Number 87 makes a tough catch and loses yards on that one.
Number 52 targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long.
3rd and 11 from your Cyclones. 34-yard line.
Number 15 throws a bullet here, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Jerry Knight couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
Yet another big play by this defense. That was their 5th batted ball today.
Yeah, you can see them start to anticipate the path of the throw the minute the quarterback winds up.
Number 10 lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Number 10 gets the ball and punts it away. Bennett makes a fair catch at the 32.
Spotted at the
The Birds have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their 33-yard line.
Everywhere you look, I'll be right there. Got it, got it.
Number 28 makes his 4th carry of the game and gains about 3 yards.
with the sack. The pickup of 3 on the play. Number 51 credited with the tackle. Second and 7.
Double side wing. Right on.
Number 28 gets the call again, and will end up losing a couple.
Number 30 got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his third tackle of the game.
There ain't no chance they're gonna get this. Too many yards.
Denied, denied, denied.
Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Birds with a small lead, 3-0.
Your Cyclones, 0.
Third down with a split backfield.
3rd and 9 from Birds, 34 yards.
Miller zips it to the left sideline, and the completion is made. Short of the markers, however. It'll be 4th down.
Warren Moon ran out of bounds there, well short of where he wanted to go.
They get some yards out of that play, but they are short.
Yeah, didn't get quite the punch they wanted to.
Number 9 gets ready to punt it away.
Selected the punt. Number 29. Deep to
Here I
receive.
come, punter. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
Number 9 gets the snap and punts it away. Number 29 hauls it in at the 25. Dragged down at the 29.
Couldn't find an opening, could you?
The Cyclones have been locked in a defensive slugfest so far and will start this drive at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, guys, hey, what's fast? What's fast? What's fast?
Number 15 throws this one way downfield, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Number 22 shows swivel, hips, and burst to get in position for the denial. That takes instincts and awareness you just can't coach.
You know, Peter, if this were volleyball, that would have been the defense's 6th spike of the match.
Yeah, the O keeps setting it up and the D keeps sending it back.
2nd down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
29 yards.
You mind today? Good, good, good. I got 3 over here. Got 3. I think 2.
Number 30 tracks him down and sacks him for a loss at the 19.
For a loss of 10 yards on the play.
Number 30 comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. Where was the O-line? Did they just give up? Oh, yeah, the quarterback's going to be pointing some fingers on that one.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
We need a big chunk here, boys. This ain't gonna be easy.
3rd and 20. Ball at the 19-yard line.
Can you see the yard mark from here?
Number 15 throws it deep down the left sideline, and the big catch is made with daylight in front of him. 15-5, touchdown!
Number 19 is going to make the catch, but that's only the beginning. He simply chews up yardage here. If you're the defense, you have to try and gang tackle this guy early or it's lights out.
They take the lead on that touchdown, Peter, and they have to be happy with their performance on that drive.
Yeah, great calls and great execution.
Number 3 is back for the point after. Number 12 will hold the kick.
Now the point after, and it's good.
Don't get down, guys. This is nothing, nothing.
When we get the lead, let's get back out there and crack some heads.
your Cyclones are kicking off. Ball back to receive.
Number 3 kicks it off. Bennett catches it back at the 2. Stop at the 23.
Adam Bennett was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
23 yards.
The Birds haven't gotten much out of their offense recently and are looking to get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 23-yard line. Number 28 catches it in the flat and loses yards on that one.
Number 51 would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
That's his second tackle so far.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 23-yard line.
Chases him down and makes the tackle just behind the line. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 77, defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Number 77 had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so we got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
No, no,
2nd
no!
and 5.
Not today!
From the
No,
Birds,
sir!
28-yard line.
Number 28 will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 3rd down.
Made by number 9. No damage on the play. Third and 5 from the Birds, 28-yard line.
Miller throws a bullet, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Number 55 came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. Number 9 lines up the punt after the 3 and out. Number 9 takes the long snap and punts it away. Number 29 fields the punt at the 32. Brought down at the 37. We have a flag on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Clipping, number 19, defense. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
Number 19 got the cuff slapped on him for clipping his man on that play. You cannot hit a guy in the back like that.
We're right where we want to be in this game. Let's keep plugging away.
1st and 10 from your Cyclones, 22-yard line.
Number 36 will lose 4 on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Abraham credited with the tackle.
Brian Abraham keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Pow! Oh, that's got to hurt.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front, Dan, and then everybody follows.
2nd down coming up. Number 84 hauls in the pass and picks up 4 on the play.
Number 84 must have been pretty lonely out there on his own, but the quarterback got him the ball to cheer him up a little bit. You know, a gift basket, if you will.
They got some, but they'll need more than that if they want to convert on this 3rd down.
Yeah, they have a ways to go, Dan. They would have loved a few more yards out of that play.
Number 15 throws this one way downfield, and it's complete for the 1st down and a whole lot more. Number 19 makes the catch on the right sideline, and that will be a gain of 3 yards. Number 15 throws this one over the middle, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
22 yards.
Number 84 grabs the rope right side, and they get the 1st on 3rd and long.
20 yards on the play. 1st down, Cyclones.
Number 84 is in man-to-man coverage on this play and makes the most of it. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a great catch. That guy has real skills.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
1st down, 2 wideouts on the field. Up the 1st down.
10 yards on the play. 1st down, Cyclones.
Number 36 makes a great run here, but the design run is far from foolproof.
It's risky, but it's a lot easier when you've got such great blocking up front.
Yeah, you don't want your quarterback smashing and bashing for yards. You want him to have a smooth ride all the way.
1st and 10.
Is this a great drive or what?
Makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Number 52 shows swivel, hips, and burst to get in position for the denial. That takes instincts and awareness you just can't coach.
This is getting ridiculous. The offense just cannot get the ball past the reach of these defenders.
You're right, Dan, and that's been one of the big stories of this game.
2nd and 10 from the Birds. 12 yards. Number 87 on the reception. Number 33 credited with the tackle. Third and 8.
Number 11 pulls it in right side, and
Number 33 chases his man down and gets him before the marker. It's worth another look. Yep, he let some yards get by, but he made the stop when he had to.
that will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
4th and inches.
Dan, watch for the quarterback tight end connection right here.
Number 45 picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up 1st down. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 54, defense, half the distance to the goal. First down.
Number 54 was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
First and goal from the Birds. 1 yard.
Number 95 tacks him way back at the 8.
Number 95 moved this offense back a few with a great sack in the backfield. You know, that was a great call.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
Dig in, fellas. Protect our end zone.
Nobody crosses that goal line.
Second down, goal to go.
And goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Right there.
Number 15 fires this one over the middle, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard.
Number 56 read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses in a row.
9 yard.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for.
Number 15 made a throw that was off target there, incomplete. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Number 19 ran to the outside to get free, but is unable to make the catch.
You know, the nice thing about being on the outside is when you slink off the field in shame, you don't have far to go.
Oh, it's very convenient for slinking, Dan, yes.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Number 3 from 26 yards out, and it's through the goalposts and good.
Number 3 has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
The Cyclones are kicking off. From deep to receive.
Number 3 boots it away. Bennett fields the kickoff at the 1. Dribbles hot hard at the 26.
Running back for a gain of 24 yards on the play. Ball is spotted at the 26 yards.
The Birds comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before the break.
26 yards.
They'll start at their own 26-yard line. Miller throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 23. Tackled at the 34.
Number 30, credited with the tackle.
Nothing to sneeze at with that gain, Dan. These guys are the complete rushing package, and they'll run it on you all day if you let them.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Let's go.
2nd and 1.
Number 28 gets his 7th carry of the game and jukes to a first down.
Number 28 sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
Nice 2nd down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
First down, 1 man back.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
2-minute warning.
First down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at 42 yards.
Number 28 gets the call again and chews up about 4 on the play.
With the carry. Gain of 4 yards on the play. Barnes with the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the 46-yard line.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Moon catches it left sideline, and he's just barely past the markers for a first.
Number 77 rammed his guy out of bounds, but that was mostly for pride since
The replay booth will review the previous play, whether the pass was caught in bounds.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
After review, the play stands. The pass was complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. First down.
First down, tight end to the left.
From your Cyclones, 47-yard line.
You locked up. Watch the back. Watch the back.
Miller zips it to the left sideline, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Number 44 with the tackle. Second and 7 from the Birds, 44-yard line.
The Birds take their first time up.
How's that poison taste, huh? How's it taste?
44 yards.
Miller throws a heater right. The Birds will take a timeout. That's their second.
Number 33 got down the ball carrier just before he got to the markers. A good game, but not good enough.
That's his second tackle so far.
They only need a couple here. Plus buckle down, guys.
Number 3 will come in to attempt a field goal from the 39-yard line. Miller will hold the kick.
Number 3 kicks this one from 56 yards out, and it's no good, short of the goalposts.
Number 3 is visibly unhappy with himself after missing this long field goal. Watch this. Well, he'll want to redeem himself after that. Question is, will his coach trust him with another long one next time?
That could have put them within striking distance of tying it up, but the kick is no good.
They'll have to bust out of the gates in the second half, Dan, and get some momentum early.
The Cyclones are looking for some separation before the half and will start this drive at their 46-yard line. Number 15 throws a big rainbow here, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Jerry Knight came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
For the third time today, he gets enough of that pass to force it incomplete.
Well, at this point, Dan, why do you keep trying to throw through him? That's very risky.
Second and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line.
Number 87 didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Number 87 didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
Third down from the shotgun.
3rd and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for!
Number 15 throws a heater and a caught. However, it's short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Number 84 ran out of bounds there, well short of where he wanted to go.
They get some yards out of that play, but they are short.
Yeah, didn't get quite the punch they wanted to.
Number 10 lines up for the punt.
Selected the punt. Then deep to receive.
All the way all out with this black.
Number 10 gets the ball and punts it away. Bennett catches it at the 15. Great free, back down at the 24.
Adam Bennett made a puddle jumper of a punt look even punier with that nice run back.
The Birds take the field with the clock at 25.
The Birds, 24-yard line.
Miller zings it to the right side, and somehow the receiver holds onto the ball for the first down. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 77, defense. The penalty is declined.
First down, the clock is stopped at 21. Number 28 has his number called on first down and picks up 8 yards on the play. A flag is thrown on the play. Let's see what it is.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 70, defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Kevin Morton was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
First down, 5 yards to go.
The Birds, 40-yard line.
Hauls him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run. Second down, and the clock is now at 14. Number 28 will get the carry. The Birds don't like what they're looking at and take their final timeout.
Yeah! Let's go, D! Let's keep it up!
Number 2 will lose 4 on the play, and that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Cyclones are out in front, 10-3.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
I'll look at our first half numbers now, and the stat that leaps out at you, third down conversions. The Cyclones should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponents hang in there with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. After driving 22 yards on 6 plays, number 3 is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. Hey, 3 points, a 40-yard field goal. The Birds get the first points of the game and go up by 3. The Cyclones, end of the first quarter, already in the red zone. Number 33 was in the right place at the right time as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Now early in the second quarter, the Cyclones losing by 3. Number 19 came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. They take their first lead of the game and are now up by 4. The Cyclones have it again. Number 15 went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Cyclones are holding on to a lead 10-3.
Excellent job, Dan.
The Birds will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 10-3. Let's go down to the field.
Cyclones are set for the kickoff. Then back to receive.
Number 3 boots the second half kickoff away. Bennett fields the second half kickoff at the 3. Breaks free, tackled at the 26.
Adam Bennett got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
26 yards.
The Birds are on the field, and they have not produced well at all. They're looking for an answer as they start this drive at their own 26-yard line. Miller rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Number 54 shows swivel, hips, and burst to get in position for the denial. That takes instincts and awareness you just can't coach.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Number 28 gets the handoff and only gets back to the line of scrimmage. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 70. Defense. 12-yard penalty. Repeat. Second down.
Kevin Morton was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
Second down, both tight ends left.
Ball at the 31-yard.
Miller throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball's caught at the 29. Stopped at the 33.
Doug Miller made a nice throw there, got it right past the defender. He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Number 28 will get the carry on third down and is dropped short of the markers. Fourth down coming up.
Number 90 got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That will be his 4th tackle so far. What do you think of his performance, Peter?
Solid game, Dan. Really carrying his sizable weight out there.
Number 9 lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Number 9 gets the snap and punts it away. Number 29 fields the punt at the 33. Dragged down at the 37.
We have to make a statement on this series.
First and 10. From Cyclones, 37 yards.
Number 87. He's just barely past the markers for a first.
He picks up 10 yards on the play. First down.
Number 87 gets there to reel in the catch despite being double covered. What do you have to do to intimidate this guy? Well, he never takes his eye off the ball, Dan, even as he's bracing for the hit.
These guys make very great targets. Not to mention, it takes a whole defense to bring them down.
Well, let me tell you something, Dan. When that bull starts roaming around in that china shop, things get broken pretty fast.
Number 15 sims it to the left side, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
He picks up 3 on the play.
Let's go.
2nd and 6 from the Birds, 50-yard line.
Watch the counter. Watch the counter. Wing tight. Slow. Right.
Number 87 catches the bullet out left, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Number 87 had just one guy on him and makes the most of it. And he schooled that guy so bad, I can smell the chalk dust.
Another short, quick strike, and the defense looks helpless to stop this ball control strategy.
Yeah, it's a great game plan this offense has been executing, no doubt about it.
3rd down from the line. Number 64 takes him down back at the 50. It'll be 4th down.
Number 64 laid his man out like a Thanksgiving dinner. And with that big old loss, it's this offense that's the turkey.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Number 10 gets ready to punt it away.
Bennett is deep to receive.
Let's block the play, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
Number 10 gets the snap and punts it away. Bennett makes a fair catch at the 15.
Spotted at the 17-yard line.
The Birds take the field and will start out at their own 17-yard line. Number 2 takes his 4th carry of the game and will end up losing a bunch here.
Number 2 with the carry. Number 54 with the tackle. He loses 4 yards on the play.
Number 54 saw where that play was going right away and stopped it cold for a loss of yardage.
A beautiful hit on that one. He really brought some thunder with him.
And he rained on the offense's hopes of gaining some yards. In fact, the rest of this drive may get a little
2nd and
overcast.
13.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front, Dan, and then everybody follows.
2nd down coming up. Smith pitches it over the middle and picks up maybe 11.
Al Smith is all alone out there, and he takes full advantage. Where's the coverage? Well, that's good concentration, because sometimes the most open looks are the easiest to drop.
It takes a lot of courage to make your living over the middle, I'll tell you, but we've seen him there several times today.
Yeah, that's a guy who's willing to sacrifice his body to make his quarterback look good.
Miller throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 21, tackled at the 25. Barnes with the tackle. 4th down coming up.
We gotta hold him here. You heard the man.
The Birds have selected the punt. Number 29 is deep to receive.
Don't let him get that point.
Number 9 gets the snap and punts it away. Number 29 hauls it in at the 36. Tackled at the 44.
Number 29 did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Cyclones bring their offense on the field and will start the drive at their 44-yard line. Number 15 throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Knight with the tackle. Second and 7 from your Cyclones, 47-yard.
Number 19 snags the dart right sideline and loses yards on that one.
Number 33 targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 6 tackles.
Number 15 fires this one over the middle and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 45.
Number 29 is so good at reading the pass and trying to head it off. Watch him work here.
Nabs the pass away, and he's off to the races.
Unfortunately for him, it's a pretty short race. I'm sure he'd like to add on a big run, but he'll take what he can get.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Birds start this one on the center logo at the 45-yard line. Number 28 loses 2, and that will bring up second down.
Number 54 targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far.
Blitz possibility here, fellas. Hands up.
The Birds, 47-yard.
Number 28 goes out of bounds for a loss at the 48.
Number 28 lost yards on that play back there. You got to get some yards before you can run out of bounds, fella.
No forward progress on that play, and that will bring up a 3rd and long.
Let's make sure we keep him out of field goal range here.
3rd and 13 from the Birds, 48-yard.
Smith grabs the fastball over the middle, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. That will bring up 4th down.
Number 54 managed to take him down before he got to the markers, but it was close.
There's a migraine waiting to happen for a defensive coordinator. He almost gave it up.
Yeah, but they didn't let him convert. It's still going to go to 4th down.
4th and short. Number 9 lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Number 9 takes the snap and punts it away. The Cyclones let it bounce, but will pin them deep at the 2.
Number 9 finds the old coffin corner, as they like to say. Heck, I like to say it too. Out of bounds, and that's perfect. Buried them inside the 5-yard line.
The Cyclones were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 3-yard line. Number 81 catches this one, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Number 81 had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
This has been quite a clinic on how to execute a short passing attack.
Great job by the quarterback of hitting his receivers in stride so they can continue to advance the ball with their legs after the catch.
6-yard line.
Number 36 carries it past scrimmage and rambles for about 5.
With the carry. Gain of 5 on the play. Number 54 credited with the tackle.
This kind of pickup should be no problem for us.
Hey!
3rd and 1. Ball at the 11-yard line.
Watch the play action! Watch the play action!
Number 56 made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
Number 10 lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away.
Bennett is deep to receive.
Oh yeah, this one's mine! This one's mine!
Number 10 gets the ball and punts it away. Bennett makes a fair catch
No
at
return
the
on
46.
Ball will be placed around the 45-yard line.
The Birds offense takes the field, and they have good field position. They will start at the 45-yard line.
Me and you all day! Bring him back! Bring him back!
Number 44 makes the catch on the right sideline, and he picks up 9.
Number 20 forced his man out back there, allowed some yards, yes, but stopped them short of the markers.
Peter, they gave up a bundle and allow a 2nd and short situation.
Yep, the offense holds all the cards now.
2nd down, just a single receiver on the field. Number 28 has his number called on 2nd down and hurdles his way to a 1st down.
Number 28 got a few extra yards by leaping out of danger. Nice move.
Nice 2nd down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
31-yard line.
Hey, watch the pass! Watch the pass!
Penalty flag on the play.
Encroachment. Number 70. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 1st down.
Kevin Morton made contact on that one when he shouldn't have. That drew the penalty for encroachment.
First and 5. Ball at the 26-yard line.
Watch the screen!
Miller throws a heater right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Number 44 got open on that last play by running an inside route, but couldn't get to the ball. Incomplete.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway.
Man, we need more out of you. Where you been today?
Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get it turned around.
2nd down with the tight end right.
Ball at the 26-yard line.
Boom catches the heater left sideline, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Warren Moon made the grab as the coverage seemed like they were in another world. Whose man is he?
Well, you know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after their catch.
Exactly. Hauls him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the marker. 4th down coming up.
He loses
Number 90 got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles and 1 sack.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Cyclones are out in front 10-3.
No points here!
We're gonna bust through the line and block this kick.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
23 yards. Miller on the hold.
Number 3 kicks from 40 yards out, and this one is up and in.
Number 3 rockets this one in for a clean field goal. Let's see it again.
He's got plenty of room on either side. Great accuracy there.
Well, you could have backed up that one 10 yards or so. He still probably would have made it.
The Birds are set for the kickoff. Number 19, deep to receive.
Number 3 boots it away. Number 19 fields it way back at the 1. Again gets free, tackled at the 27.
Number 19 received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
27 yards.
The Cyclones have been locked in a defensive slugfest so far and will start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Number 36 will get the carry on first down and rambles for about 5.
With the carry. He picked up 5 on the play. Number 52 credited with the tackle.
Let's go.
2nd and 5 from your Cyclones, 32-yard line.
Number 36 picks up about 2, and that will bring up 3rd down.
With the tackle.
Third down, 3 wideouts in the game.
From your Cyclones, 34-yard line.
Number 40 will get the handoff and is hammered and nailed well short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
Number 56 read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. Number 10 lines up for the punt.
Oh, here I come, kicker. Here I come. Here I come.
Number 10 takes the long snap and punts it away. Bennett fields the punt at the 31. Hammered down at the 35. The Birds are on the field, and they have not produced well at all. They're looking for an answer as they start this drive at their 35-yard line. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Warren Moon ran a short out pattern on that last play, but he couldn't make the connection. Incomplete pass.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they can't.
The Birds are challenging whether the pass was caught in bounds.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. The Birds will not be charged with a timeout. First down.
First down with a split backfield. Number 51 brings him down behind the line at the 41.
Number 51 makes a nice stop in the backfield here, throwing his man into the turf behind the line. I guess the ball carrier's travel plans were canceled. Oh, he's not going anywhere. Pow, you're down. Nice tackle.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
When you come back, all you don't see is me.
Miller throws a heater, and it's complete at the 45, chased down at the 49.
Warren Moon nabbed the pass without any challenge whatsoever from the defense. When you're that open, every quarterback in the league can get it to you.
Finally, they look to exploit that right side a little.
Great pattern and nice finish on the catch. Way to keep the defense guessing.
Don't let him get away, baby. Don't let him get away. Think back, think back.
Number 54 makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Number 54 anticipated the trajectory of that pass and stuck his hand in at the last moment. Great play.
That's the 2nd time he slapped that ball out of there.
Excellent read and reaction skills make him a nightmare to try and get the ball past.
Number 9 lines up for the punt.
Let's go, yo, let's go, let's go.
Number 9 takes the long snap and punts it away. Number 29 catches it at the 11. Stopped at the 15.
You guys don't want to deal with me in the open field. Let's dig in on this series, fellas.
Great.
1st and 10 from the Cyclones, 15 yards.
Number 56 makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Number 56 turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. The offense just cannot get the ball past the reach of these defenders.
You're right, Dan, and that's been one of the big stories of this game.
You don't want this. You don't want this.
Number 15 throws a heater right sideline, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Number 15 threw a tremendous cross-field beauty to find his man. That is the definition of arm strength.
Another terrific throw and completion. This team is piling up serious yardage and putting consistent pressure on the defense.
Consistency, 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 even into the 4th quarter. If they keep this up, Dan, they'll have this game locked down.
Sounded almost Shakespearean. Almost. 3rd down from the shotgun. Number 19 makes a tough catch, and they get the first on 3rd and long. We have a flag on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Pass interference. Number 56. Defense. The penalty is declined.
First and 10. Ball at the 28-yard line.
Eventually slides down at the 45. First down.
17 on the play. First down, Cyclones.
Number 87 pitches it left sideline, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Number 87 fought for a few extra yards after making the catch. I like to see that in a player, that drive to get every last ounce out of the play.
Ooh, that guy I was rumbling.
Ooh.
He's not exactly fleet of foot, but on that last play, he spun his wheels and really dug in for those extra yards.
And when you barrel down the field like a Mack truck, you don't need to be fleet of foot.
Number 15 throws this one deep down the right sideline, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Number 84 made a move outside, but the throw and catch just weren't happening. Tough luck.
A nice throw down the field, but they can't reel it in. That would have been a big play and a big first down.
Yeah, they had it, just didn't go their way this time.
3rd and 7 from your Cyclones, 48-yarder.
Number 11 catches it over the middle and holds on even after the big hit. They will still be way short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
Number 56 targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
He now has 5 tackles in the game.
The Cyclones have selected to punt. Bennett is deep to receive.
Oh yeah, punter. I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
Fumble! Home team has it.
No return on the play. Ball is scored at the 21-yard line.
The Birds offense takes the field, and they are already in field goal position. They'll start at the 31-yard line.
I'm checking counter. I'm checking counter. Luke, strong back. Strong back.
Number 54 tackles him for a short loss.
Number 54 targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down.
You're not going nowhere. Leopard, leopard, leopard.
Number 28. Third and 7 from 39-yard.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand
Miller got hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down.
Doug Miller got level right as he got rid of the ball. Good awareness avoids the sack.
Peter, in 3rd down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, 3rd is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
4th down, 7 yards to go. Number 3 boots it from 46 yards out, and he knocks it through the uprights.
Number 3 sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal straight down the pike.
That's his 3rd field goal of the day, and giving your team 9 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, unless those 9 points are covered by pollen.
Watch it.
Sorry, that makes no sense at all.
All right.
Sorry.
Are set for the kicker. Number 19, back to the return.
Number 3, it's a boomer down the field. Number 19 decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 22.
Number 19 took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20. So it all comes out in the wash on that play.
22-yarder.
The Cyclones had their last drive stalled at the tail end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 22-yard line. Abraham Jackson way back at the 15.
7 on the play.
Ryan Abraham gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
That's number 4 on the game for this defense. They've made their presence felt.
Yes, they have, Dan.
Number 19 reels in the football and picks up 4 on the play.
Number 15 played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
You have to respect this offensive game plan. That was their 3rd connection downfield today, Peter.
Yep, the coaches must have found a weak spot in that secondary.
Number 54 gets the sack at the 15. That will bring up 4th down.
Number 54 sacks the quarterback deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, man, that's going to push them way back. Great defensive play.
That will be their 5th sack of the day, and they have been simply relentless so far.
Dan, they haven't let up all game, and that's what you want. Somebody whose motor never stops.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
Number 10 gets the snap and punts it away. Bennett fields the punt at the 50. He's stopped cold, but it doesn't matter. They have the 1st down at the 50. 1st down.
Number 71 does not lose his nerve here. You know the way he loses the football. He doesn't give up, gets the ball back, and some progress on the field. Somebody's living right.
Let's show these guys what we're really made of.
1st and 10 from your Cyclones, 50-yard.
Tackles him for a short loss.
Ryan Abraham got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That will be his 4th tackle so far. What do you think of his performance, Peter?
Solid game, Dan. Really carrying his sizable weight out there.
39-yard.
When you come back, all you'll see is me. Something.
Number 36 gains 8 yards, and that brings up 3rd down.
Pick up 8 yards on the play. Number 33 with the tackle.
This is a great run, Dan. Look at the yards he chews up.
Peter, he had a great jump off the line. He was in 5th gear before the defense could even react.
Motored for some easy yards.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Number 36 carries it for a 3rd time in a row and is short of the markers. He'll stop the clock at 1:58. That will bring up 4th down. Number 10 lines up for the punt.
Selected the punt. Then is deep to receive.
Oh yeah, this one's mine. This one's mine.
Number 10 gets the ball and punts it away. Bennett makes a fair catch
No
at
return
the
on play.
11.
Ball will be placed around the 12-yard line.
The Birds will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:52. Miller throws a bullet and he connects at the 17, runs out, and that will stop the clock at 1:49.
Adam Bennett played it smart there, stopping the clock by heading to the sideline. That's a good play.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Number 2 makes the catch on the right sideline, and that will stop the clock at 1:45.
Number 55 targeted the ball carrier early on that play and hounded him out of bounds for a loss. Terrific job.
That's his second tackle so far. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:45.
16 yards.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for!
Miller zips it to the left sideline, and he connects at the 20. First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
25 yards.
Moon makes the catch out to the left, and the clock continues to wind down.
Ball at the 35 yards.
Miller throws this on a rope, and the reception is made for the first down. That will stop the clock at 1:17.
First down.
Warren Moon surged ahead to get the first down, then quickly ducked out of bounds. Good field awareness.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
Let's go, D-back! Let's go! Watch your right side, watch your right side! Single back! Single
Second and 7 from the Birds, 43 yards.
Miller zips it to the left sideline, and it's caught at the 47. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Cyclones, 42 yards. Second and 6 from the Birds, 38 yards.
Miller throws a heater, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Intended for Smith.
Let's give him no chance for 3 here, all right?
Third and 6.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for!
Moon, the Birds take their first timeout.
Number 3. Miller will hold the kick.
Number 3 boots it from 50 yards out, and they take the lead.
Number 3 really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it. Watch. That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend. When he needs to, he can boot that thing.
That's his 4th field goal of the game, and he has generally looked pretty good.
He's doing his part, and that's what you want from a kicker.
Number 3 sends it downfield. Number 19 fields the kickoff at the 1. the 25.
Number 19 received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Cyclones start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 15. Number 15 fires this one up. The Cyclones take their first timeout. Second down, tight end to the left. Number 84 has this one fly off his fingertips, incomplete. Third down, the clock is stopped at 5.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for! Good!
Number 15 throws a bullet to the Cyclones will take a timeout. That's their second.
We have got to put ourselves in position for 3 here.
Number 22 got a hand on it to tip it away. They force a turnover on downs. With this one in the books, let's take a look back at some of the action. So, the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Number 29 is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. After driving 22 yards on 5 plays, number 3 is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. Hey, 3 points. The Birds connect on their second field goal. Now early in the fourth quarter, the Cyclones up by 4. Number 15 would find an opening here, and he was off. The Birds, middle of the fourth. Number 3 sets up the field goal attempt from just about the parking lot. That has a lot of leg, though. He's got it. A 47-yard field goal. The Birds down 10-9. After driving 55 yards on 10 plays, number 3 would be summoned for the long field goal try, and his kick would be right through. A 51-yard field goal. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Birds squeaked out a win, 12-10. And now for our 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Number 33 turned in a great performance today. What a performance! And I have no doubt that this isn't the last time he'll showcase his talents. We'll be hearing much more from this guy as time goes on.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Ball.